YouTube, what is good? Today is going to be a fun and exciting day because I have a lot of big news to share with you. The first one is I may or may not be picking up a new project car. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to get my hopes up, but I've been looking for something else that I could build into a drift car. The next thing is something that has to do with content and cars, a new business venture that I'm going to be investing in a lot more time in, taking a little bit step back from the production company, being that I have two partners, employees that could run that, so I could put my time and dedication into this new venture. So, with that being said, let's take a cruise for the first time, interior POV of the S15, pull up to the new venture, show you guys what's going on there, chat with some of the partners that I have with that, fill you guys in on all the cool stuff that's happening, and then hopefully we'll make a deal tonight or tomorrow with the new project car. But that'll all be part of this vlog, so stay tuned. Let's hit the road. So yeah, like I said, I am super excited for this new venture. We're having a lot of different things happening all at once. Now, the reason why I'm going into a new venture is because I've always been an entrepreneur. I've owned businesses in the past, and with the advancement of AI and the commercial work that I do, a lot of the type of content I film can be replaced. You're still gonna have live event coverage and stuff like that, but more and more it seems like AI is just taking over, and I wanna have a backup plan. I don't wanna have to pivot and change things up when it's too late, essentially. So that's all we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more info about what it is when we get to the new spot, introduce you to the partners, chat about all the different plans that we have for it. It's gonna be a really good time. I did do some traction arms because the bushings were shot on the OEM ones. You could literally see right through them. So I picked up some Megan Racing ones. I know they're not the best, but they're definitely not the worst. And a buddy of mine, Spencer over at In Touch Motorsports, who specializes in JDM cars, drift build, stuff like that, he said they'd be fine because this is just gonna be a street car. The car I'm trying to get, we're gonna build into a drift car. And I may or may not be staying with an S chassis. So if you guys wanna guess in the comments below, like what drift car I may be looking to buy to build, I'm really hoping there's two that I'm trying to take a look at. Go to a bank, grab some cash, and hopefully make this happen. It'd be super cool. Super exciting time. I have the opportunity because I don't come from money, you know? Like, I'm self-made, worked really hard for this stuff. I'm not a baller. I don't have hundreds of $1,000s in my savings, you know? I have a decent savings, which allow me to buy, say, another S15 if I wanted to drop 40 grand, but I just got engaged, I want to buy a house, and if you know anything about California, it's super expensive out here. So yeah, just been fun, but working on the quirks. These cars are 30 years old, you know, I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew that I was going to be paying a lot of money for something that maybe pre-COVID was half the price or even a third of the price. But that's okay, because it's my childhood dream car, not a Lamborghini exotic, a Porsche. So the fact that I have the opportunity to buy one of these, super cool. Definitely blessed. Definitely blessed.
Stay in the second or third lane from right.
And we made it. So let me give you guys some context. Now, I've always been into cars. I haven't had a tuner car in a really long time, up until I'd say the last year. When I landed here from New York City to California, I just had a hope and a dream, and I really wanted to pursue this filmmaking stuff. I had a G37, got into a really bad drunk driver accident where someone hit me head on the 710 freeway, and then I had a Kia Optima. Now, I work in production. You guys who know me for my filmmaking, my content creation, I picked up a 4Runner, built it out, and that's where the itch came back. Now, I grew up street racing on Hunts Point in the Bronx, grew up on Long Island. We used to spend so much time at Energy Tech, who had one of the fastest EG hatches. Last year, I picked up an MR2 Spider, and it was fun. I modded it really quick, put a bunch of JDM goodies, but it was just too slow and it wasn't for me. So then we picked up the S15. I met Saul from SOS Customs, was a big fan of Throttle's channel, which I saw Saul and SOS doing a lot of their paint and upholstery on the Ronald's builds. And it's just really crazy how like when you manifest or just put things out there, it comes full circle. Like I love those channels. And yeah, so we picked up the S15, and then recently, I'd say about 6 months ago, Mike Power and I, the Formula Drift Pro driver, became really close friends. And we're both from Long Island. We hit it off, and our buddy co-owned this shop with two partners. Our buddy BJ, he owns a gym, really good friend of mine. I'm gonna show you his 370Z drift car in a second. But Danny's two partners pulled out, and he approached Mike and I. He wants me to do the marketing. He wants me to be a partner at the shop, and it just makes sense. So we've been working really hard. We want to make this a car culture hub. We want it to be a creative, motivating, inspirational space. We want to have a bunch of different things out of here. Vinyl, rap, PPF, Danny is killer at. He's been doing it out of the shop for almost 10 years. Mike's going to be teaching people how to drift, from building multiple simulators in this office to being able to take them out on the track, whether it's AVS or a track locally. So we have a lot of plans for the shop, and we want to make it just really fun, host tons of creator events, networking events, car events. So with that all being said, it's not done yet. It's almost done. And the reason why I'm not showing the final is because I want you guys to see some of the process. And you guys watching this, if you're in Southern California when we have our grand opening, please come. Tons of different brands, sponsors, and some insane rides will be here from some of the most known car culture people in Southern California. So with that all being said, let me show you the shop, what it is that we're doing, the plan for it. And yeah, we'll just hang out, have a good time. Let's see what the boys are doing right now. Y'all ready? Hope you guys are ready for this. It's pretty cool. Here we have it. This is the shop. Now, it didn't look like this. You guys have even seen on the YouTube channel doing interviews with the documentary. So the walls had a red stripe. It was gray and white two-tone. We murdered it out. The floors just got polished, looking nice and shiny. We're gonna take those gray Swiss tracks that we have in the back, and we're gonna line them up on this back half. We got a lift going on this side. Danny's wrapping is gonna be out of here, and I'm gonna be learning how to wrap. I'm super excited for that to help him out, generate some money, additional money. And also, like I said, I'm gonna be doing all the marketing here. We're gonna have 4 big ass TVs on this wall, and we're gonna put them together so it makes one giant screen. And we're gonna have just different ads rolling, really cool stuff like that on it, different montages. And for the plan is for us to create a shop YouTube channel where Danny's gonna be teaching how to wrap cars, and then on this side, Mike's gonna be teaching how to tune, dial, and build different drift cars. How's that sound so far? Let me know. Now, up here, we ordered lighting. It's not here yet. It's coming from Dubai. And I'm gonna throw up on a screen another shop that's in Newport Beach that has these, but we're gonna have, I believe it's 5 individual soft boxes, not the hex lights, those are played out, but we're gonna have 8x12 individual bay soft boxes over each car. And then with the gray Swiss tracks in the middle where each car parks is gonna be a black section, so it looks super clean. Now we wanna make this place aesthetic because we're gonna shoot a ton of content, host events, and everything. Now in this corner, some of these cars are gonna be stored. They're Danny's customers, they're track cars. So we're gonna have 2 BEMPAC double stacks so we could just have some car storage. And we're trying to debate if it's 1 lift or 2 lifts. It's still coming together. Now there's a ton of stuff that I gotta show you still. So let me show you the downstairs, and then we'll go upstairs because we have so much plans. But just mind you, it's dirty as hell in here because we had to move everything out of the shop so the floors and paint could get done. So just believe in the vision. Let me boost the exposure a little bit. It's a little dark. So this room is gonna have a bunch of our merchandise. We're gonna have some different swatches of vinyl. There's gonna be a desk, a TV with like cool videos that I'm gonna be creating for us to be playing, a hangout spot. There's gonna be some couches. Like I said, we're gonna have some steampunk railing on the walls with our merch with new logos. So that's super cool. Inside here, we have a full bathroom and a shower, a big ass shower. So after sweating our asses off all day, cause it'd be cooking in here, we could take a shower, shower down. Now inside this room, we are planning to have a bunch of simulators. We're thinking either 4 or 6 of them, and we want people to be able to get seat time in the simulator. So we're gonna probably put 2 over here, one, and then maybe a 5th right here, and then a 6th out in the shop. I know it's a little weird, just trust me, believe in the vision, it's gonna happen faster than you guys know it. And essentially another thing that we wanna do is just host fun events. Like let's do a bracket, and we have 25 people, 150 bucks in, we're on the simulator, and we're gonna have like a little competition, little series like that. So I think that's gonna be super cool, and there's just gonna be so much to it. Now with that being said, let me show you the loft upstairs because we have so much more space. Got the boys right here, wrenching on BJ's drift car. Mike and BJ have been going to town. What are we doing, a little oil cooler today?
Retire on the thing.
He's ready to rip this thing.
Yeah, oil cooler and rear bash bar today.
Rear bash bar, oil cooler. Guys, this thing is so damn clean. I'm almost sad that it's gonna, you know, go through the trenches, but
Teach him how to drive it. It's gonna be fine.
I know you could teach him how to drive it. It's just those quarters, they're so fresh, bro. This is like one of the cleanest 370Zs I've seen besides our homie Tabe's. Like the 2 of them have like the cleanest. Mike's is pretty clean too for like how old it is and whatnot. And you'll be seeing more of that on the shop channel, Mike's channel, probably my channel. So yeah, let me show you guys the upstairs. So we got a cool storage loft over here, a refrigerator for water and stuff. And yeah, we're just storing some parts, some tires. These are all Mike's tires and shit. So a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, we got some nice storage here. Really cool vantage point from up here to shoot. Top down stuff, time lapses of different bills or whatever the hell we're doing here. And yeah, like, place is huge. Place is huge. All right, let's go inside here. Whoa, it's dark. Where's the switches? All right, so we're upstairs right now. Like I said, we had to put everything away because we had to clear out the shop. So there's a lot of shit in here, but in here, we're gonna have like a little kitchenette cuddy. We have a microwave. We're gonna move the refrigerator in here. Cool little, I don't know, lunch spot or whatever. There's another bathroom in here. We got some shelving right there. Right here, we have a cool little hangout area. We're really not sure what we're gonna be doing with this spot. It might be an office for Mike and I, or back here. One of these is gonna be an office, so we'll have some desks, I'll have my editing bay. But for right now, we're chilling. We have a couch, a TV, it's a hangout spot. We have air conditioning in these offices, just not in the shop, and we're working on that. Jeez, the white balance is bad in here. Hold on, let me fix the white balance because it be orangey F. Okay. So here's another little room. It's cool because you got a window so you can see what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna move my standing desk in here. Mike's gonna have his desk in here. This way I could shoot content and we could turn and burn, but still have eyes on what's going on in the shop. So that is basically where we're at right now. So now that I showed you the shop, let me know in the comments below what you guys think we should do. The walls are looking bare. I know Mike wants to put his Power Racing logo up on the wall, and you see where that like little pocket of light is on the corner. I think Danny wants to put Rap House OC because that's his business. We're still trying to think of a name for this. I don't want to say compound because that's like Adam LZ's spot, but like I'm thinking like the hub. Like it needs an umbrella name. So let me know in the comments below. I've been asking Chat GPT. It hasn't really given us anything good though, so we want to do something really fun. Like I said, we're going to host all types of events here. We're going to have simulators, competitions, we're going to be having different tutorials done, we're going to be educating you guys on how to wrap cars, how to prep for your first track day at the, for drifting, like making sure a bolt check's done, and Mike's gonna go over all the drift cars. If you want a drift car built or tuning or any parts like that, we're gonna offer that. If you want PPF, vinyl, ceramic, we're gonna offer all that. We're gonna have dope merch. Like, we just wanna continue making this car culture scene that much better when it comes to the Southern California location, the presence and everything. So yeah, that's really it for today. We do have to go check out a car tomorrow morning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it in this video. I know I said I would, but it's probably getting a little too long. But either way, stay tuned. We're getting another car that I'm gonna be sliding and learning from Mike how to drift. Catch you guys in a bit.